and total credit hours also. So once the students start planning, they can see what's the current semester hours and what's the total credit hour, as well as you can see the courses on in the white portion here. So I'll show you that. Here I've put a partial list of the courses. Most important thing is a student would select what courses. We have devised a knowledge area around each course. Like Math 130 is required for industrial training. It has 5 levels of hierarchy. So this is a math, is a very basic level math, and it opens 22 courses overall. So students with long hierarchies, with these higher numbers, should be taken, the courses should be taken first, as well as if the hierarchy levels are the same, then we look at the courses to open. Another very important thing is there's a list of courses which are not required for industrial training, so that can be delayed after, even after the industrial training. Okay, so this is a whole set here. So I'll show you how we choosing happens. So elect 335, which is here. Elect 335, it's in, yeah, this is digital logic design. It has 3 credit hours course. It's required for industrial training, and it has 2 levels of hierarchy, and it opens 3 courses. So if you really look at here, so it has rights required, so priority for industrial training, it's 1. It has 2 priority hierarchies. So this is 1 and 2. Because this courses can take in the same semester. So there's 2 priority levels here. And priorities to open courses. So this elect 335 will open 1, 2, and 3. Labs is included or part of the elect 335. So if you really look at this table again, so all such courses needs to be taken earlier. Okay, not on like in the base of this chart. So now the first selection procedure is here. And what you see, these courses are selected, which the student has already passed. So this is a list of courses students have already passed. And depending on the past courses, because these courses are offered for the spring 20, there are actually 48 courses were offered in the spring 2023 semester. But the student will only be able to see a list of courses which the student will be eligible to take, because other courses prerequisites students have not taken. So then choice of selecting courses would be less. Then what other thing is, then we open another window here. And what we see here is, so this is example plan 3, it's in more detail. So I want to show you here first this one. So if you really see, these are the courses, 43 credit hours of courses or 16 courses students have already taken. And in the spring 2023 semester, this is a set of courses which are eligible for the student. And if you really see, the student selects, or it's automatically being selected in the sense of it's all in a prioritized way. So the Math 140 has the highest priority because it has 3 hierarchical levels and open 8 courses. So the first choice for the students is direct Math 140, then Math 275. So first 6 courses are chosen straight away. Other courses are already there, which will not be chosen because his students is taking 16 credit hours of load. And if you see on the next screen, all planning for the all remaining semesters happens. And again, same kind of students will be only seeing a list of courses which the students is eligible to take. So here the students again take 14 hours of load, because students didn't want to take 17 hours in the sense. And then the remaining courses go again to the next semester. And if you really see 380 is here again, all the remaining courses are going to the next semester. And again, a new list of choices there. Again, same level of prioritized hierarchy level, courses will be chosen here. So if you really see, we can student goes through and always choose the top 5 courses depending on how much credits the student is required to take. So this completes 147 credits here. Here the summer training is there. Okay, now we have 2 summers, but at that time, only 1 summer of 2.5 months, students will be able to take that. Okay, so I show you another plan and then I'll conclude. So this is typical student has taken 58 credit hours, and now planning creates this plan. And again, the student's GPA is not good enough, so he's not allowed to take maximum 16 in an odd semester, but he's allowed to take about 14 to 15 or even 12 credit hours. So if you really look at that, we have all these courses are already automatically in the hierarchy level, so I don't want to go through this. I think that's it. And then conclusion, a course study planning framework is devised to help students fulfill their degree requirements in a structured way and without encountering any unnecessary delays. The system is devised to guide students selecting from 4 to 7 appropriate courses for the next semester that are available for online registration, definitely. And the software package suite generated 15 practically ideal study schedules. So it's like not perfect because typically sometimes a choice is there whether to choose an elective or to go to choose it, because the priority for elective and for a general education course is the same priority, which is 000. So then students' choices, they can choose any of such cases. Thank you very much. If you have any questions. Hello? Are we here? Hello?
Any
Hello,
question from the audience? Any question?
Dr. Patel,
Yes.
send me one more email
For
because I have 50 emails from you now.
okay.
From this
So
year and from last year.
that's my publicity strategy.
Yes, I know. Because
That's
last
why
year
I'm get
also there were a lot of email conversation between me and you. And this
yes.
year also, so I
But
have a
my pro
separate section in my Outlook.
okay, but my professional email ID is kanupatel.mca@charuset.ac.in, which is on a conference website.
Yeah,
Contact
no,
list.
because I received from KK Patel.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I
Okay,
have
right.
created more than 9 or 10 email ID.
Yeah, okay. I get it typically from KK Patel. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Professor.
Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you very much. Bye. I think there's no
So,
question.
yeah. Yes, author of paper ID 144, Sanyam
Hello.
Jain.
Yes, sir.
But could you please complete your paper in 10 minutes? We can
Yes, sir.
include your
Sure.
paper. Okay.
Yes.
Dr. Iyer, we need to include his paper in this session.
Sure. I was just telling that I was muted. I was not aware about it. I was just telling that that is Dr. Patel's strategy of commitment towards publicity. Also, that he is constantly sending the mail, constantly in contact with all the keynote speakers, session chairs, everyone. So that's a very good commitment from Dr. Patel's side.
Yes,
Thank you.
definitely. See, the issue here is I'm at UAU. I think for me, Dr. Patel is synonymous now. So if
Exactly.
I see him anywhere else, I'm sure I can already seen him now. So good thing. Nice work, Dr. Patel.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, Sanyam, you may start.
Yes, sir. So hello everyone. I am Sam Jain. I am here to present the research on inappropriate text detection and replacing using NLP, which I have done under the guidance of BK Tripathi sir. So moving on to the like why actually we need this research. So we may know that many of the in the official chats, many people use the offensive languages to hurt someone. So we need a method by which we can just rephrase this text to a normal, unoffensive text which doesn't break the peaceful environment of the companies and communities. So how actually we are doing it? So firstly, we are detecting the inappropriate text and then we are rephrasing the inappropriate words present in the text using NLP. And are we efficient? So actually we have used two large public data sets. So firstly was the toxic comment data set which we have got from the Kaggle, and the second was the Hugging Face data set. So we have achieved an accuracy of 95% using machine learning models. Then coming to the introduction, actually we have a different meaning for inappropriate word. So actually we are using it for the words which are a bad words which can criticize someone, or foul words, or the words which which we can't say in an official conversations. So the technologies which we are using is firstly the classification. So we are using the machine learning models like XGBoost, support vector classification, random forest, and the combinations. And later on, for the stage of rephrasing it, we are using the NLP technology method. So we have done a literature survey of around 17 papers. So here are some of the few. So from the first paper, they have done a binary classification of fall languages, and they have achieved an accuracy of 91.2%. And second research was on the YouTube video description. So they have extracted the description and classified them. And third was about the fall language detection on sensitive films. So they have also done the classifications. And the fourth paper, which very well relevant to our own research, they have done a classification of this foul language, and they have achieved an accuracy of 97%, which was higher than us. But actually, they have used a different dataset, which was Reddit dataset. They have got from the Reddit website. And the last which we have added here is the paper which have done like removing the offensive words. So they have used a grammatical relation based sentence level semantic filtering for doing this. So what are the gaps we have found in the previous research was like rephrasing was not mentioned in any of the previous works, and moreover replacing them using NLP was a novel approach which we are using. And the second was detecting inappropriate words need to be more accurate. And as I have said, like in the fourth research paper, they have got a higher accuracy, but the inappropriate words like they have like detecting was like slowly low, because the amount of data set they have used was less than the what we have used. Then coming on to the methodologies which we have using. So we are using TF-IDF vectorization to vectorize the text data into numerical vectors. Then we are using the latent semantic analysis. And lastly, we are using the WordNet, which is an NLP library for getting the synonyms of the inappropriate words which are present in the text. So next we have done a data cleaning complete process. So we have done it like we have made a complete program from scratch, which we can use for both of the data sets which we have used. So we have tried to keep it as more general as possible. So if in the future we are adding more data sets, we can use the same data cleaning process and it will work fine for that also. Then coming to the workflow which we are doing. So firstly, in the training workflow, we are like clearing the text in the data set. Then we are splitting the data set into training and testing in 80:20 ratio. Then we are using the TFID vectorization with maximum features as 5,000 and latent semantic analysis with component 300. So we have got these hyperparameters after many trial and error methods. Then we are normalizing the data, and we are using these six models. So three are the models like isolated models, and three are the hybrid models, which we have made it by combining them. So next is the testing. So in the testing, we have like getting the input from the user. Then we are clearing the text, and then we are doing all the stuffs like vectorizing and latent semantic analysis, transform, and normalizing. So after that, we are using our best model, which was SVG plus XGBoost. So which I will let you know in short while. Then we are just finding the inappropriate words which are present in the text. Then we are using the synset list, which is in the NLP library WordNet. So from that synset list, we are getting the layman's words, which are the synonyms of that inappropriate words. But to make sure that they are not also inappropriate, so we are just checking once again whether like is it inappropriate or not. And if there is any possibility that like a word doesn't have any meaning which is not inappropriate, then we will make sure that the text will not go forward. Or else if it has some other meaning, then we will just replace it in the text and send the text after replacing all these inappropriate words. Next, coming to the results, we have found a great results for all the models which we have used. So we have done this for both the data sets. So for only the dataset 2 for the random forest model, the accuracy was less than 92.5%, which was due to some overfitting methods. But mostly like they were constant only, and we have reached the highest accuracy of 95% in the dataset 2 using the SVC plus random forest model. So these are the other features which we have considered, which includes F1 score, R2 score, precision, and recall. So these are for dataset 1 and dataset 2. So for the like dataset 1, we have good F1 score compared to the dataset 2, but R2 score for the dataset 1 was less precise than the dataset 2. So overall, taking all the four measures into consideration, we have landed at SVC plus random forest in the dataset 2 was more accurate than other models which we have used. So coming on to the conclusion, so we have just like tried to get a higher accuracy using the hybrid models, and we have also tested the isolated and hybrid models together for finding the for detecting the inappropriate text. And next, as our novel approach, we have used the NLP for replacing the inappropriate words with the appropriate words. Next, in the future works, we are trying to explore more data sets, which includes the online chats, the real-time chat. And next, we will also be trying to use deep learning models for better classification. And lastly, we are thinking of using some additional synopsis libraries and dictionaries to broaden the number of words we can rephrase. These are the references which I have listed previously, and thank you so much.
Uh, yeah, it was an excellent presentation. Especially, I loved the slides that you had made. I mean, very efficiently utilizing the space, very less words, to the point, specific slides. So that really I liked it a lot. I just have a few questions here. What is the size of the data set that you said? Data set 1, data set 2.
Yes, dataset 1 was around 25,000 and dataset 2 was around 60,000.
Okay. Now, what about I mean, one query from my end is, what if the language, I mean, this is especially for English, right?
Yes, sir.
What happens if there is a change in language? Is it, have you thought about any such modification in the future?
Yes, actually, like that's why we are using the NLP method, because we can just use it for different languages also. Like for this research, we have mostly focused on the English because it is the like most speaking language. Later in the future work, we will also try with other languages.
Fine. Nice presentation. Any questions from anyone in the audience?
I think no question there.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Iyer. This is the end of this session.
It's always a pleasure to be connected with you. And
Thank you.
at least once a year, we are in contact through the conference.
Yes, sir. If you will call me, then I will come. And
Surely,
we'll have
surely.
more contact in here.
Surely.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Iyer, for sparing your valuable time to chair the session. So this is the end of day 2, and tomorrow at 10 o'clock we have technical session as 9, and then we have one more invited talk at 11 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. So see you tomorrow, everyone. Bye. Thank you very much, all of you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.